Okay, thank you for watching this video. The purpose of this video is to go over the schedule of improvements. What the schedule of improvements, what that document is when you are uh, investing in fixing up a property, typically for a fix and flip loan or rehab loan or ARV loan, which stands for after repair value loan. This document will put together what all the schedule of improvements that you have, and it's a really good document to, as a real estate investor, to keep track of which what improvements that you're actually doing as far as the cost. And so I'll just go line by line of what everything is here. The property address, obviously, the address, city, state, and zip for that property. And then right here, it's a narrative description. So basically, overall, talk about what you're looking to do. So property just needs some minor improvements for the kitchen, cabinets, maybe some new flooring, or what has needs to be improved on here. Now, there's a separate document, like if you're going to make additions and that kind of stuff. It says here that you can talk about this, but basically the whole total scope of work of the project is a narrative here, and that's uh hopefully, if you have questions on that, let us know. So the square footage, so the current property that is here, if it's and typically this is for a 1 to 4 unit property that we're looking at, that we're putting on this form. But the square footage of the current property, the type of property: single family home, duplex, triplex, quadplex, the number of bedrooms that the property has, number of bathrooms. All right. Now, once this property is rehabbed and completed, what is going to be this new square footage, if there's new, or if you're not changing the square footage, then you put the same amount, the same type of property. Some people are going from a single family to a duplex, whatever number of bedrooms, you adding bedrooms or bathrooms. Obviously, you put that there. How long will it take in months? 3 months, 4 months, 3 months, 6 months. Will the project require any permits? So you just put that there, and then there's a drop down box. You say yes or no. If the project requires permits, if you say yes, have they been instituted, issued already? Yes or no. If the permits have not been issued, so if you're saying no here, then how long will it take to secure it? And then so you put the amount of months there. Are you adding square footage to the property? This is drop down, yes or no. How do you plan to expand the footage? Are you going to build up? The structure is going to go up. Are you going to build out? Make it wider. Or are you just going to finish the attic of the basement of the structure? So what actually are you doing on there? And that's pretty easy there. Some properties, especially if you require you're adding to the structure, or you got to get a permit, sometimes the particular county or city that you're operating in will actually require some architectural plans. And so please provide the download scope of the art, architectural plans. Kind of just write that in there. And then what I would do is also include that, and then the the quality, hey, and typically, and you'll see it as we go along here, the quality. So if you're fixing and flipping, and and it's a really really expensive neighborhood, obviously you want to have to do really high quality. Maybe if it's just you know a middle of the road kind of neighborhood, maybe you just medium quality. But then maybe if you're just renting the property out, and every year or every time you turn the property over, you got to fix it up. Maybe you won't, maybe you use lower quality. And you'll see that here as we go through. And then, the total budget, how much it's cost for these architectural plans, the permits, write down the permits. So I got to get a plumbing permit. We got to get an HVAC permit, electrical permit, and then the quality, the total amount. Is there any foundation damage that needs to be fixed? Are you pouring new footings? What are you doing to the foundation? What has to be done? And that, the quality of that, the total budget amount. Do you need dumpsters to throw stuff in, as part of your budget? And see, this is the total budget of the project, and everything that you need to do. Obviously, the quality cost, framing. You got to do some framing. You need to fix the roof or the gutters. You need to do something with the siding, or put new siding on, or replace siding. Um, and and I didn't show this to you, but like here, it's for the extended siding. So remember earlier I was talking about, like, is high would be a high or custom, maybe mid-range or low rental grade, the type of items that you get. And that'll be for everything here. You see, for the type of windows, and then of course the cost. Do you need to do some water, sewer, septic, framing, exterior doors, interior doors? You need to do the trim, do some sheetrock, insulation, plumbing, electrical, HVAC, exterior paint. This is mainly, like bigger stuff, outside kind of stuff on the property. Um, you're painting inside the property. You got to do new flooring, kitchen cabinets, countertops, appliances, do the vanities, flower touring, accessories, lighting. If you notice here, it gets real detailed. And the great thing about that is that, more than likely what you're trying to do when you're fixing and flipping is all the costs that you're putting into this project. You want to be able to make it detailed, so that, you know so you can get the most profit out of this property, right? Or so we want to know exactly all your costs. So this will help everyone. You got the porch, landscaping, hardscape, um, you know, uh, fencing. Are you putting in a pool? You doing any accessories? And then add here, like you can actually just type in something else here, like the cleanup. You have to have someone, a janitorial company, come in and clean up. And this thing right here is a contingency. So I want to go back up here for the contingency. So if you look here, it says under on the contingency part here, if you answer yes to any of the questions, so right here where the star is on here, the project should also include a contingency of 5% or $1,000, whichever is greater. All right. So what that means is, once you get to the end, and you do have to have permits, or you are adding square footage to the property, then if, let's say, the total amount that comes out here will end up being, I don't know, $50,000. Well, 5% of $50,000, 0.05 times $50,000. What's that? 20, 25, 2,500. I messed up my zero, but basically, that is yeah, 2,500, and so that would be the contingency on that total project cost. So that's basically how you fill out the schedule and improvement template and documentation to help you build and operate your business. Is what we use to finance you. If you have any questions, of course, in the this video contacts, there'll be our contact information to help you. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and definitely you have a blessed day.